Happy Friday, Facebook land. Girls and I are getting ready to take to town and go to the library and maybe art class if we make it in time, so that's fun. An idea hit me the other day that I wanted to pass along. Hi, Colleen. And it was about expectations. So I have sometimes unrealistic expectations. Hi, Chelsea. I hope camp was good. I loved your pictures. I sometimes have unrealistic expectations or very high expectations for myself and my productivity and my time and all of that. And I don't even remember where this idea came from or what I was thinking about the other day, but I saved it in my notes in my phone and just felt like I was supposed to share it now. So sometimes we have expectations that are outside of our ability, and that doesn't mean to take away from what you're capable of doing at all. But I see Taryn was just hopping on. Sadness, what happened? Oh, did you fall over? Hop back up, you're okay. You're okay. So my husband is a farmer, right? And he has to have realistic expectations for the crops. He cannot go out to the corn right now when it is still growing and expect to harvest tomorrow. That's just, it's silly. That's unrealistic. The corn is not ready to harvest. Just like he cannot expect to get a alfalfa crop out of a field of soybeans. That would be silly. Like, we look at that and we're thinking, duh, of course, you can't get a crop from a field that you didn't plant in that field. Just like, switching gears to a different, that's Roger Stott's quote, by the way, switching gears a bit. Switching gears to another idea, we would never expect my daughter Ember to know long division. She is far, far from learning that. She's not even learning how to write her numbers yet, let alone add, let alone do long division. And so I think sometimes we have these expectations because we see other people doing them, or we see, hi Amy, we see, yes ma'am, we see what others have accomplished maybe in our region or in our age group or whatever, and we expect that we should be able to do the same thing. But maybe we're never meant to do that. Maybe we are not meant to be a soybean crop when we are corn. Maybe we aren't meant to be harvesting when we were just planted. And so it's just keeping your expectations in alignment with not only what you're called to do, but also what you're capable of doing and what you want to do. I know. What's wrong? Anyways, you need to get your shoes on. Yeah. Anyways, I think just we get caught up in what other people are doing, and then we start to place those expectations on ourselves like we're behind or we're missing out or we're failing, and you were never meant to do those things. Hey, Mommy's making a video. Let's put your shoes on. No, not the chair. Put your shoes on. Thank you. She literally was playing completely by herself, and I couldn't convince her to leave like 3 minutes ago, and then I get on a video and here we are. But I just want to encourage you, know your own expectations, know your own abilities and your own desires and your own life stage, and forget about what everyone else, other foot. Yep, good job. So, like, my expectations for Ember are catered to her age and her ability and her interests. And my expectations for Haven, same thing. Age, ability, interests. So, why would it be any different for myself and my ability? I am not an artist. I am not a chef. I am not a writer, things like that. So I don't expect those things to come from me. So anyways, that was just my thought for today. Release the expectations that you might be guilting yourself over that you're not even meant to hold.